Hello my nectarines, Nono here and I'm back with another video. Today is an exciting one because we're going to be unboxing some new tips from BTARTBOX, specifically from their new Ombre collection. They sent me one short almond, one short square and one long square from their new range. But before we get into that, can we please take a moment to appreciate the new packaging? I'm loving the new sleeve. It's got a clean and simple design that showcases the product and its features in such an elegant way. There's also some gold detailing with some extra information on the box, which also just adds such a sleek look to the entire packaging. When you slide the box out from the sleeve, you get to see that they kind of made some changes to it as well. Now it's got this frosted kind of glass look and the font is nice and transparent. Guys, I just love it. I've been noticing a few dupes here and there, so the new packaging kind of sets them out from the rest. Here's a closer look at the long Ombre X-Coat tips. These are in the shade pink, and then I also wanted to show you guys the almond and the short square. These are in the shade brown, and I love how this just looks up against my skin. It's just everything. But you guys know me, I love long nails, so for today we are going to be using the long ombre tips. Now if we take a closer look at this ombre, apparently this is their never chip spray gel technology, and it creates this beautiful gradient on the overall nail, giving that salon look but for at home, and I think it's done really nicely. So I'm gonna quickly just grab my sizes. You guys know the drill. Make sure that they fit from sidewall to sidewall. Now I wanted to switch it up for today. I'm gonna be using a nail stand and I'm gonna be doing my design on here. I get asked a lot by you guys how I stick them on, so I just use press-on nail sticky tabs, and these work so well. The best part is you're able to file and the tip won't fly off the little stand, so definitely get your hands on some of those. Now I'm going to quickly grab my hand file and I'm just gonna get rid of the little nibs and make sure that the free edge is nice and smooth. I went off camera to quickly just conceptualize my design, and I'm really liking what I came up with. I did it on 3 of the nails and then the other 2 will do together. I decided to use my metallic drawing gel from Born Pretty. This used to be so shiny and mirror-like, but I kind of overstirred it. Now it doesn't shine anymore, but that is okay. I found that if I rub chrome directly over it, it works really well. So that's what we are going to be doing for this design. Now my favorite thing is doing nail art on the BTARTBOX nails. That's because they come already with a matte top coat and a base coat, which is awesome. That means you don't have to etch the nail. But my new favorite feature is that now they have the BTMMA material, which allows for LED and UV light to penetrate to the nail, meaning that your gel or gel glue dries faster. And I think this is such an amazing feature, especially for at-home users. It just ensures that they don't get any gel allergies, and of course they've got a nice little apex which is not exaggerated, and it kind of gives that salon finish at home. Now for the actual nail art itself, I'd recommend using a very thin liner brush. I went ahead and plucked my one, even though it was already thin, just to make sure that the lines are nice and wispy. Once I was happy with all the nails, I quickly popped them in my lamp to cure for a full 60 seconds. Now I'm going to go in with my silver chrome and my makeup sponge, and I'm just going to rub that directly on. Because the X-Coat tips come with a matte top coat already, I knew that the chrome was only going to stick to the design, which was amazing because then I didn't have to worry about cleanup. even though the liquid chrome gel wasn't shiny, I'm able to still achieve that look by just applying more chrome. Also, what I love about this technique is that when the chrome chips, there isn't like a black gel underneath, because that can be quite jarring to look at. But now if it slightly chips, there's a little bit of silver underneath, so it kind of masks the fact that your chrome is chipping, which I love. I decided to go in with a little bit more nail art. I'm going to be using these flat back silver pearls, and to attach these I decided to use my reinforced coat from BTARTBOX. This is going to serve two functions for me. It's going to protect my nail art and the ombre, and it's also going to be the layer I'm going to be sticking my flat back pearls onto. While the gel is wet, I quickly grabbed one of my pearls and I just placed it where I wanted. I then flashed cured into place with my flashlight, so that way it doesn't slide off while it's curing in the lamp. I really enjoy doing the nail art of my hand. I think this would also be great if you are doing both your hands. You could do this for your non-dominant hand. That way you don't have to struggle with the nail art. But I do have to mention that the nail art that you decide to go for shouldn't cover the entire nail, so that the UV LED light will still be able to penetrate and cure the gel all the way. But if you're going to be applying your nails with gel glue or sticky tabs, then that will be completely fine. Once I was done with all my designs, I grabbed my top coat and I sealed everything, and then I cured the top coat as well for a good 60 seconds. Now onto the next step. I quickly just wanted to push back my cuticles just so that they look really nice on my nails. And once I was done pushing back my cuticles, I went in with my buffing block and just buffed the shine. You will notice I do have a thin layer of my rubber base, but I didn't feel like soaking it off, so I'm going to work on top of that layer. Once I was done, I quickly off camera attached my thumb and my index finger because they're the two fingers I struggle with the most. To attach them, I'm using my BTARTBOX gel glue. I also grabbed just a glove to make sure that I don't leave fingerprints on the top coat of the nail. I am using very small amounts of the gel glue, applying it very thinly onto the nail, and then at a 45-degree angle I place the nail and then give it a flash cure. Now I decided to use my little flash curing light to do this. It worked much quicker. I noticed that if the glue gel kind of spills over, I'm able to just scrape it right off. I think it's because of the top coat, so it doesn't have something to grip onto. I was really happy about this because I was nervous that I'm gonna have to file the nails and then I'm gonna have to top coat everything all over again, but thank goodness I didn't have to. For example, here on my ring finger, you can see I had quite a bit of spillage, but once I was done with the flash curing, I just grabbed my little scraper end of my cuticle pusher and it came right off, and then I kind of cleaned everything with a little bit of acetone very carefully because I'd already top coated the nail, so I didn't want to ruin that layer. And then I finished off with my pinky as well, and I just scraped off any little glue that just kind of spilled over, and it worked out perfectly. I was so happy. To To finish up, I gave my entire hand a 60-second cure in my LED lamp. I had to zoom you guys in closer so you can see all this beauty. How stunning is this ombre, you guys? It's done so well, and I'm loving how beautifully the tips are laying on my nail. It's just amazing, and the nail art is popping. I did that. Yes, I did. I really love how the nail art turned out as well. These are by far my favorite. I know I say this every time I try their tips, but I think for sure these are my favorite. They're so beautiful. I love the shape. I think BTARTBOX makes the best square tips ever. They are amazing. On that note, I want to quickly give a huge thanks to BTARTBOX for sending me their amazing tips, and I absolutely love them. If you find yourself shopping on their site, please don't forget to use my code Necta10 to save yourself some cash money on their site, and I'm going to leave everything linked down below in the description box. And just like that, you guys, we have reached the end of the video. Please do me a huge favor, click the like button. If you haven't, please subscribe, and most importantly, if you've made it this far to the video, I love you to the moon and back. Hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are. Bye guys.